Okay, this is going to be a video about fans and me not getting electrocuted. I mentioned the other day that I had gone and bought some overhead fans, and these are both of them, this one and the one over there that somebody took the blades off. And before I climb up in the roof of a building and put those up, not in the roof, but you know what I mean, up in the ceiling, I want to make sure they're going to work. So in order to test them, I had some wires out here and I wired them to a plain old simple little brown plug-in that I can plug a drop cord into. Now before I go any further, I want to explain the part about me not electrocuting myself. This is what I started off with. I was thinking I could, see, this is all this wire, and all this wire came from, y'all remember up in Maine, I had a gigantic roll of wire on one of the walls, and I was thinking, well, I'll hook these two clips to those two wires, or three wires that came out of that fan, and then I'll wire that plug into that, and then I'll plug that in. Well, that's a real good way to get electrocuted, and it occurred to me that I could just wire this brown thing to these two wires and then plug the drop cord into it, and then I could stand back way over here where I won't get electrocuted and plug it in and see if she works. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plug it right here, and y'all watch it and tell me if it's working. It's working. And it's woggling a little, but it's still working. It's not woggling bad. I've got a fan down in the banjo shop that woggles bad, but this one isn't that bad. So I'm gonna scooch under here and pull the cord. Usually these things has about 3 speeds on them. That scared me a little, but it didn't fall. Let's see if I can get under here and do that again without getting my head chopped off. I don't know if that was the slow down and stop speed or not, but it might have been. Usually there's about 3 clicks. But if they don't want to stop, then I may not be there yet. Maybe I am there. Yep, okay. So that's stop. And then this should start with a fast speed, maybe. So since I clicked it 3 times and it stopped, I'm guessing it's got 3 speeds, and that's all I need to know. So that's all I need to know about that fan. It doesn't have too much woggle in it, so that one could be a good one. Now this other one I'm going to test similarly, but I won't have to rig up this long bar, because without any blades on it I can literally plug it in, and this part under here will spin where the blades connect, but it won't have blades flapping around like that. Now since we're on the subject of fans, I want to show you this bad boy. And I may have mentioned this the other day, but the guy that sold me these fans, I was a little bit disappointed when I saw the condition they were in, especially that one, because if you've ever put blades on one of them, you might as well sit down and get comfortable, because you're going to be there for a while. But then he said, well, I got one out in the barn that was in a building that I used to work in 25 or so years ago, and they had to get rid of them for some federal reason, and I told them I'd take one, and it worked good when I brought it home, but I hadn't touched it since. Well, I plugged it in, it didn't work. And I wiggled on this wire right here. It looks like this goes from the motor and down that tube and comes out to that wire right there. So I wiggled that and it didn't work, and I wiggled this and it didn't work, and I wiggled that and it didn't work. And finally I took my Leatherman, I stuck it in here, and I went to turn the blade. Well, the blade was stuck. So I got a good long screwdriver thingy, and I gave it a spin, I got it turning, and then when I turned it on, it took off like an aeroplane. Oh, just look at it. And that thing will blow enough wind, so actually, I don't even feel like I need an air conditioner. You know, I've got 2 air conditioners out here, and a lot of times I feel like I can't go to this barn. But this right here, I can stand in front of that. It just blows the sweat right off my body. So I'm loving that a whole lot. So, let's see what this thing is, because I got a guy out there, he's a fan. This is the industrial division of PTI Corporation circulating fan motor. happy about that, and I'm pretty happy about this. Now I just got to try that one right there, and if she works, we'll be good. So, and I was gonna put that in here, but then when I got that, I was thinking, well, maybe I'll just use this one here, put this one in the big barn down back where the Studebaker is, because sometimes the dancers dance down there, and they like to have a little air blowing on them too. So I'll just say I've got options as to where I'll put that. So I'm going to wire that other one up similar to the way I did this one, and then we'll see if it works. Okay? Okay. Thanks y'all for watching. I appreciate you very much. The longer I live, the more I appreciate y'all that stuck with me, and the new ones that come along too. Thank you now. Bye.